Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt your dinner, Officer Owens. But there's a guy smoking over there in the corner booth. Wait here.
Time to turn off the body cam. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Let me see your hands. You attacked me first. Yo, my name's Finn. You can call me FX, and welcome to this video. This is a new series I'm starting called Goblin Thoughts, where I rate stuff on my silly little scale and sprinkle in some funny little gameplay moments. I had fun making it, so enjoy. I'm literally him.
Is your only warning.
Why he look like that?
Jim. In case you need to reach me, it's going to be a long night.
Oh, iPhone.
Wow, iPhone.
Then I burn every plant in Gotham.
Hello, Grandma. I need to sell you television.
Nature always wins.
Oh, shit!
Will he ever learn?
Hi.
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly,
Don't interrupt us on our
why do you
date.
even
Oh,
bother?
brother, this guy stinks!
You're afraid.
Bye, I'll see you in the third act.
Mr. Wayne, just try to...
No, I'm sorry, people are the drivers, am I right? Alright, boys, let's learn to count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Batman. God, it's really you.
Okay, bye.
Do I come in the Batcave, start messing with all your stuff?
Send it, Lucius.
Cool suit up
now.
montage. Thank you, Amazon Prime. Now, I wouldn't consider myself an expert on many things, but the Batman Arkham games, I basically got a PhD. I've been playing the Arkham games since I was a tiny little goblin, and I've spent way too much time replaying them. I've completed Arkham Asylum twice, Arkham City 5+ times, Arkham Origins, oh my god, probably like 7 to 10 times, and Arkham Knight, by my count, like 12. Yes, I have a problem. I'm addicted to Kevin Conroy's soothing Batman voice, rest in peace, and absolutely love the combat in all of these games. The topic for today is specifically Arkham Knight, but just in case you are invested, I will give a spoiler warning for that and also the rest of the Arkham games, just because I'm going to reference back to them. Anyway, into the game. Should we kiss?
Do you really think you've won?
Yeah.
Miss me?
Rabbit, hit me with the gas. Scarecrow's fear got me bugging out, bro.
And so the harassment begins. Man, I hope they got insurance.
She works for you? This is all your fault.
I will find her.
Alright, you're dead. Out of all the Arkham games, Arkham Knight is definitely my favorite. It's not a perfect game, but goddamn it's fun. In synopsis of the series, the majority of the community agrees Arkham Asylum has the best atmosphere, Arkham City the best story, Arkham Origins the best boss fights, and Arkham Knight the best visuals and open world. The one thing all these games do incredibly is the combat. Obviously, it's most fleshed out in Arkham Knight, being the latest installment, but the building blocks for that were established all the way back in Asylum. And this free-flow combat has influenced an incredible number of games ever since. I remember when I first heard about Arkham Knight, back in 2014 or whatever, and saw some apparent leaked footage of the game and thought to myself, they ain't gonna let us drive the Batmobile. Yes, while this feature is controversial, you gotta admit the concept of it is sick. That opening segment of the game where you save the officer being attacked by a group of thugs, I remember first seeing that you can pick up the thugs' baseball bats and thinking, what? You can't do that. That's illegal. Whoa, this is crazy. I wish I could read.
It's time to face your one true nemesis, Batman.
Oh dear, is that who I think it is? Enigma.
Batman, I don't
Contact
think
me
you
when
can
you're
say
ready
that.
with the... It's a bomb, Alfred.
No
A
shit.
I know you're there, old friend.
Hey, bitch.
Get your ass back here!
Here.
Oh, what's the matter? Your gun doesn't work? Oh. Yeah, you didn't get me this time. Hey,
Can't look at me, Batman.
I'm gonna get you.
Cut!
And goodbye. This game holds a special place in my goopy goblin brain and fills a Batman-shaped hole in my heart while we await another Arkham game. I said another Arkham game. Please don't bring this game up or I will lose my mind. Now, I said earlier that Arkham City has the best story. That doesn't mean this game's story is bad. It's not. It's actually really good. I love this game's story. I mean, I've played through it like 10 times, so how couldn't I? It's just not necessarily the game's primary strength. I think that lies in its incredible visuals and open world. I mean, look at games coming out now. This came out 7 years before this. To quote every IGN review ever, this game really makes you feel like Batman. Which is true, but I think it more makes you feel like you were in Gotham. And somehow this abandoned city feels more alive than ones which are apparently still completely full. This is partly due to the great number of side quests there are to do. You can spend hours lost in these, I swear. I think what I enjoy most about them is the fact the majority of them are discoverable in the open world. They aren't hidden in warehouses that are blocked by massive loading screens. And the fact, for example, like the fireman missions, you can discover their location by listening to the random banter throughout the city, which is used in many ways. For example, Professor Pig's opera music as a guide. When have you ever seen that used before? While the Penguin's caches are just trailing missions, they're still incredibly fun and add something different to the gameplay. While I say that, there is one side quest I hate. Riddler trophies. I will never collect them. Wait, Effects, does that mean you've played this game 10 plus times and never got the true ending? Yep. Never have. Never will. I've come that close to watching one of those 2-hour video tutorials on where they all are, but I never will. I'm stubborn like that.
Copy that. He's gone.
Who are you?
I'm the Joker, baby.
And on your feet. No. Here, this shit out. Whoa. Hey.
Looks like it's just you and me, buddy. Your move. Ow! Hey, what the?
I see you tomorrow.
Okay, this is it. The moment we've both been waiting for. Scarecrow's just down there. So are you gonna stop him and save Oracle? Or am I going to get another hit of that delicious gas while you watch helpless as she dies? How do we decide? Bad luck, Bats!
Uh-oh. Joker! Joker! What the fuck? What the fuck did you put in this shit, bro?
Joker, I ran out of
Bring her
Zar, bro.
back.
I
Let
don't know
Uncle
what I'm
Jay
gonna do.
take charge. No more bad memories, no more pain, no
Wait.
more fear.
The plug's still alive. I'm only letting you out for the good shit. Yeah, big Zar plan. Let's go! You scared me. Oh, not again.
It's all mine.
Nope. Bye. I'm still experimenting with this series, but as far as the actual goblin ratings, the categories I'm going to use are story, gameplay, world building, and characters. I'm going to rate these on a scale of 1 to 10 goblins, with 1 goblin being the lowest, because it's the least amount of goblins, and who doesn't want more of those? Keep in mind, 10 goblins means it's the greatest thing to ever be created, so I'm going to avoid having anything that high. Story-wise, the most shocking thing for me revisiting this game is how much shorter the story felt. That's also partly due to it being extremely fun. But I still think it leaves a little left to be desired, especially in the way of Batman's development. I know Batman's the stoic loner he's always been in this series, but I would have liked to seen him have some character development. Because honestly, it just feels like there was none. I would give the story a 7 out of 10 goblins, mainly carried by the Joker Poison storyline. Those mind takeover scenes were some of the best in the game. Gameplay. Now this is where the game really shines. For coming out in 2015, it still outdoes many games coming out today in its fluidity, and that has to be commended. The addicting combat system has had me coming back to the game for years. While I have heard many complain about PC ports, I am solely a console player, so I have no experience in that regard. The only note I have is sometimes the odd character ragdoll and camera positioning, but I'm more than willing to forgive that. I'd give this a 9 out of 10 goblins. Might be higher if it wasn't for Cobra Tanks. World building. Okay, now this is where the game really shines. No, I mean, it's very good. This is by far the best open world in the Arkham series, and I don't think that's even close to debatable. It holds many interesting locations throughout the map and is beautifully designed. I swear these graphics still compete with games coming out today. Although once the main story is complete, there isn't really anywhere interesting left to explore, other than those DLC locations, but those are pretty much strictly linear. But overall, a beautiful city. 8.5 out of 10 goblins. As far as the characters in this game, I think the best thing about them is their designs. Honestly, Batman's suit is probably still my favorite in media to this day. The Scarecrow looks amazing. While the twist is extremely predictable, the Arkham Knight does look incredible, and so do all the villains. The only design I have to say I don't like is Robin's. Just the bald head, I just don't like it. Put on the hood, please. Characters, they're great. Fundamentally, each character embodies exactly what you'd expect. I found Gordon's kindness towards Batman at the start of the game a little bit jarring due to the more strained relationship in other parts of the series, but I'm there for it. Kevin Conroy is Batman, Mark Hamill is the Joker, and this is by far my favorite iteration of Scarecrow. And while the Arkham Knight was a super interesting character, I found him to be a bit whiny for my taste. I was not a huge fan of that portrayal of Jason Todd, my personal favorite Robin, but the Red Hood is my favorite design iteration by far. I know it's far from possible now, but I would have loved to see all the Robins interact in this series. Now that would have been a real Gotham Knights. As far as scaling, it's good, but it leaves some left to be desired. 7.5 out of 10 goblins.
What the hell are you doing?
The right thing. Trust me.
I've gone crazy. Listen to me.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the hell? You tripping, bro. You tripping.
Alfred? You son of a bitch.
With this thing on, that pacifist crybaby can't touch me.
What? So what do you think, ladies? My money's on the Batman. Though you could say I have a vested interest.
Take him down.
Bye, have a great time.
Oh no, this part gives me nightmares. Ow. Dead. Oh, bro.
Don't worry, Bruce. I kept some secrets to myself.
Quick, take him. Sorry, Batman. We didn't touch anything.
Justice.
Alright, well that's it. Hopefully that wasn't too long. If you enjoyed, comment your credit card information down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
I need to remove the power core slowly.